Okay, this is a real simple, easy scarf to make. It's called an infinity scarf. It's because the circle is continuous, and you can take it and put a little twist in it. So I purchased a ½ yard of a satin face polyester fabric, and you can see it's crooked. So in order for me to make sure it's straight, I'm just snip a little bit and rip it. That way I know it's on grain. I don't have to worry about cutting it and making it perfect. So then I want to take the two and put right sides together and leave an opening somewhere in the center or on one of the ends. So first I want to sew these together and leave an opening. You know, I don't know, let's say about 5 inches is good. Alright, so I stitched it together. I left me an opening. And then we're going to press the seam open. We want to press the seam nice and flat so that when we turn it to the right side, we'll be able to press it to one side and it'll lay nice and flat without a lot of resistance. So we won't have to work as hard. Now, you might not get this to lay really nice and flat because, you know, it is polyester. And you know what that is. Plastic. Alright, so after I press my seam open, here's my opening. I want to turn my scarf right side out. And I also want to note that while this is folded in half, I did a notch right here at the center because it's imperative that we match those. So we're going to pull this right side out. Now the infinity scarf, it usually have like a little twist. So if I take this one end and twist it, and then I'm going to match these up together. So this one with the seam in it is going to line up to this notch. So if I just put one pin in there and then pull it back through my opening, then I can go and sew these two together. So I want to pull it through and sew these two together in a circle. So after I stitch these together, then I can press it out flat and I have me an infinity scarf with a twist in it. Okay, so we're just going to sew this together in a circle. Go all the way around. My selvage is still on here, and you can trim that off if you like. And so another tip while we at the machine, I was sewing something the other day and I needed 2 inches. So what I did was I measured from the needle with it down out to 2 inches, and I put me a piece of tape there so I have my, if I want to do a top stitch or something at 2 inches, if your machine don't have to mark the width that you want, you can always make it up your own self. Put a tape there, low-tack tape, you can always pull it off when you finish or just leave it. So now we're going to press the seam open. So after I press my seam open, be careful not to let it hit the edge and cause a double crease, okay? So after I stitch that together, then I pull it out, and you see my scarf have that cute little twist. One little twist in it. Really cute, infinity scarf. Now what I need to do is press this seam. So I'm going to lay it out and make sure I push the seam to the very edge. So to lay flat. We're trying to keep this seam right in the center, not rolling toward one side or the other. And we just keep pressing it all around. And when we get to that opening, just take your hand needle and thread, and you can close that up. And just keep pressing until you press around the entire scarf. Real quick, easy scarf to make, to give as a gift. Of course, you can put more than one twist in it if you like. This fabric was only 45 inches wide. So it didn't cost a lot. Always go look in the remnants section first. See what you can find there. And there's our scarf.